Hey y'all, I did a wash and go for the first time. Yes, look at this. I don't know if I really like it. I mean, it's not bad, it's not the worst, but like it's a little dry. It's a little dry, and I just can't be having it dry. I think I need to use different product from last time. Well, from this time that I just did it, like the new. I need to use something different next time, cause I just used whatever I had in my cabinet, and I don't even know where half this stuff came from, for real. So I used this. I don't even know, like, I don't know what this is, for real, girl. I don't know what this is. I just found it under sink, and then I used freeze gel, and then I used some mousse, whatever. Yeah. So next time, I think I'm gonna just try to use different products, because it's not like it's bad, because the curls is there. You see this pimple that is trying to appear on me? Like, oh my freaking god, no. Girl, I've been doing so good with my freaking face. Like, I've been doing my skincare, everything. And like, why is this here? I don't understand. Why are you trying to get me still? But yeah, this is how I wear my hair today for the to church. And yeah, I don't also like this. It's a little dry, but I also don't like the shrinkage. Like, it shrunk so bad. But I think that's because I went under like the blow dryer, like under there, and I didn't like diffuse it out like with nothing. And that way I could have pulled it out or whatever. But yeah, I was coming to tell you about my day. Yes, I was coming to tell you about my day. So, you know, we went to go see. You know, we went to my niece's her baptism today. That's why I was showing you my hair. That's why I did my hair last night real quick, because I couldn't go, you know, just any type of way, and my hair wasn't done. So I was like, you know what, this is the perfect time to try to be the DIY girly that I want to be. For real this year. I'm for real. I am for real. My eyes still, it's not going back down. Like, I know y'all can tell. Look at this. Oh, and then my nail, before we start the little story, my nail broke off. But look at this. I ain't never had no nail snap off like this. Never. Like, I don't know what they did, but it literally just snapped off. I don't even know what I was doing. I didn't even know. Like, it didn't even hurt. I didn't know it had came off. So I looked and I'm like, why is this cracked? Like, yeah, I don't know. I really need to get them done anyway. Like, look how bad they look. I think I'm gonna get them done. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna just take all of them off, because I want to do my nails for Valentine's Day. I think I'm just gonna do some press-ons though. I bought some press-ons from Amazon. I'll show you. I'm sleepy today. Really wore me out, bro. So I went to church first. Instead of going to my church, I ended up going to my aunt and uncle's church, because my niece was getting baptized. So we did that, and then after that, we went to this country club that they are part of, and we went and had brunch in celebration of the baptism. And so then after that, we all went back to their house, and I've been there since brunch, when we left the place. So it's been like 2 o'clock-ish, I think so, that I've been at their house. And it's currently like 8, bruh. It's 8. So yeah, I've been there for a minute. We were just talking, y'all. But let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, so y'all, please tell me why these people was having an argument. I'm gonna just say argument. An argument or dispute over seats. What the fuck? Like, at the church. Like, why are you even concerned about where you sitting at church? Like, it's just church, babe. It's just like, just relish in the presence of the Lord. Like, what did you mad about? No, but for real, oh my gosh, I can turn the lightness up. That's crazy. That's because I didn't even know that. Like, let's turn it down though, because that's a little weird. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So yeah, they was arguing about freaking seats at church, and it's not like full out argument. It's just like a big old disagreement that they still talking about tonight. Like, and this happened at service was at 9. There's no way you should be talking about it at freaking 6 o'clock at night. There's no way. Let me tell you. So the baptism was happening during the service, obviously, and so my cousin getting baptized, grandmother on her mom's side was already there, and then our grandmother on dad's side, she comes with us. So when they get there, this is hard to explain, I guess. My aunt, well, my aunt's aunt tells my aunt's godmother is or whatever, to move to the second row, because the first row, she said that grandparents and parents were going to sit with my cousin, which makes sense to me, because why would grandparents and parents not sit on the front row? Yeah, I don't know. But it was a dispute about that. My aunt's godmother, whatever, wanted to sit up front. Her and her daughter, other friend, they wanted to sit up front. And basically my aunt was like, grandparents and parents should be on the front row with the cousin that's getting baptized. And I can't say that I disagree, because why wouldn't you? I don't understand. I feel like at stuff like this, when it comes to like family stuff like this, or like, I don't even feel it's family stuff, but special occasions, like weddings, I feel like an appropriate place for people to be sit. Like you at the wedding, you have your parents right up front in the front row. Ain't nobody else trying to sit in the front row because they know that's dedicated to what? The parents of the bride and groom. Like, I just feel like it's a protocol. Like, I don't know. It's not even like it's said, but like it's everybody knows where you're supposed to go. And if you're not the parent or grandparents, why are you up front? Like, I just don't understand. So I didn't even know about this, y'all. So all this happens, and then we had brunch. This is because first of all, back up, because I came late to the baptism, the church service, because the address that they sent me took me to this white church next door. I don't know why they have a white church next door and then a black church on the other side, but it took me to the white church next door. And so I got in there, and I'm like, I was a little confused. The service had already started. Well, they had just started, but when I walked in, I'm like, that's a few white people. I'm not really thinking nothing of it, for real, because it's a new day and age. We diversified. Like, I'm not thinking nothing of it in the lobby when I walk in. I mean, a lot of these white people, but it's also only like 5 or 6 people out there. And so I'm like, okay, maybe this is not too weird. So then I go into the sanctuary, and y'all, let me tell you, I go into the sanctuary and I stuck out like a sore thumb. A sore thumb, y'all. A sore freaking thumb. I stuck out like a sore thumb. And I'm just trying not to like turn straight around, because I'm like already feeling like this is not the right place, because everybody in there was white. Everybody was in there was white. Not a black person inside. Like, not a black person, Mexican person. Nobody was inside but white people. And it's like how you walk into a room and you know all eyes are on you. Like, why is she here? I'm like, but nobody was really rude. Nobody said anything. So I am thankful for that. Like, it wasn't no like terrible bad experience. It was very awkward. Very, very awkward. And so I'm looking like, yeah, I don't even see my people, because at least even if they was going to an all white church, I would see my black people, because they with me. My family's black. So I didn't even see them. So I sat down, I put on my phone, I looked at the name of the place attached to like the address. I'm like, oh, this is not the place I need to be. So then I proceeded to get up. Mind you, I'm in some heels that, you know, I really know how to walk in heels. And I'd already pressed this long walk from the parking lot to this freaking seat in the sanctuary. My feet are killing me already. And I'm just like, I have to walk now back again, make that long old walk in them heels that are hurting my feet real bad. Sheen, you wrong for that. But real bad. So I walk all the way out again. And I mean, I don't really get no negative vibes from there. And I'm really happy because it's a church, even if it is an all-white church. I mean, you're supposed to be a church. I don't feel like you should. And I'm really happy I didn't feel no type of way, because even when I came in, they greeted me. The greeters said, good morning. How are you? And when I was coming out, even one of the dudes that was coming in, he was like, oh, I love your outfit. So, you know, it was still a decent experience. It was just awkward. Yeah. So when I finally got over there, I made that long walk to the car. Then I drove over. It's literally next door. Whatever. I get next door to where they doing it. I had to park because it's like it's in the same parking lot, but it's kind of not. But it is. It's like when I came through the first, like, the main parking lot light to come into that section, I should have turned left and I turned right. But yeah, it's the same little. It's all together basically. So yeah, that was started off. So that's why I missed all of this that happened with the exchange of like getting my grandmother up there to the front and moving the godmother or whatever to the second row with me and my parents. So I missed that part this morning because I was late at the white people church. Back to the moving seats. I didn't really understand the issue. So I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like if somebody's aunt asks you to move as a person who is not a part of the family, I don't care if you like feel no type of way, I would just move, you know, because honestly the day is not about you anyway, regardless. And 2, first of all, I wouldn't even sit up front. 2, let's be real, I wouldn't have sat up front personally, because even as her cousin, I'm not about to sit up front anyway. Like, 1, I don't sit up front regardless. Yes, that is Brownie and Buster, annoying little booties. Go sit down somewhere. Don't give me a look, little girl. Who? Yeah, ma'am. Sit on your little pillow, little girl. Cause I know you ain't looking at me. So I'm just like, that's just, I don't understand, because I personally would not have sat there, regardless. Even though I am still like blood family, I would not have sat there. So yeah. But even if somebody like an older like it's an older person, or somebody even that worked at the church, like if they asked me to move, I'm like, I just feel like I would move. Like, it's not that deep, honestly. Where you sitting at, as long as you sitting there and you can see her and you can get the word, like, I don't understand. I don't, y'all. So yeah, that happened. But why I'm talking to you about it is because literally before we left my aunt and uncle house, why freaking they bring it back up? The lady that my aunt asked to move, she brings it up to my aunt again. Like, I don't feel like it was your place to ask me to move. I'm like, girl, first of all, it's over with. It's been over with for a couple hours now, and you moved. So at the end of the day, the lady already got what she wanted, regardless. Like, why would she even feel the need to have a conversation with you about the freaking seats when you moved? You did exactly what she wanted you to. You moved. So like, why would she want to continue this conversation? Why would she care to continue the conversation or say anything about it? It's already done and died. Like, it's done. So I just didn't understand, like, and why it was even being brought up at 6 o'clock in the afternoon when the stuff happened at 9 a.m. in the morning. So I don't understand. I don't understand. So I don't know. I feel like, what's your opinion? What's your opinion? Because I personally feel like it's just an unspoken, like, that's just how things with any special occasion. I feel like you have a family, when you have family gatherings or anything where it's gonna be a lot of people, you know, like that's gonna be the family table. Like, you know that her parents are sitting there, and like I said with a wedding, you know the parents and they're gonna be on the front row. I just feel like certain things, you know, like, hey, when we go out to restaurants, when we go out to eat, my parents always sit together, and we with my family or a group of family members and my parents, we always know that my parents are going to sit next to each other. We are at home eating, my parents, we know they're going to be my dad at the head of the table, my mama next to him. I just feel like it's known, like people know where you're supposed to go. Like I don't know, maybe it's just me and how I grew up, but I just feel like respectfully, like it's not even as regular as a regular day, like us just going out to eat or something. This is literally a special occasion. And I just feel like everybody knows like where you should fall in line. I don't understand. Just like for a funeral, I mean, I'm not talking there, but like even at a funeral, when you're lining up to walk in, parents, wives, spouse, like you know who's gonna be up front, bro. And then friends, you don't even walk in with the family. I just feel like it's protocol. That's the way it is. I just feel like everybody knows that. But I feel like some people overthink their position sometimes. And it's not even like, because even my friends, if I go to my friend's wedding, well, I'm not saying if I would go to my friend's wedding, I would present their positions. And I really feel like personally, she just felt like she deserved to be in the front seat. Like she deserved to be in the front no matter who was there. Like I deserve to be in the front row. I don't know why that's a thing or why that matters, but that's how some people is. Y'all, Valentine's Day is coming up. I want to show you, but I don't know when I'm gonna post this. I don't really want to like give too much, but yeah, y'all. But I don't know what I'm doing. My boyfriend's talking about, when I showed him the picture of my outfit and my details of my clothes, he's talking about something, oh, you gonna be best dressed in McDonald's. Like, stop playing with me. I'm not gonna be best dressed in McDonald's. I'm not gonna be at no McDonald's. I'm not gonna be no McDonald's. But he love to play like that. But I just don't know what we're doing. I'm trying to figure out my hair. No, I know what hairstyle I want, but I'm trying to figure out who to do it because, girl, I can't find nobody to do my freaking hair. I want to, like, I don't know. It's so hard to find stylists that I don't like. Stylists always be wanting you to wash your hair and blow dry your hair. Like, girl, I'm coming to you for a service, full service. I need my hair washed and blow dry. But I'm kind of so accustomed to it now. It's just like, okay, like, it's okay. But I feel like you know how that goes. Also, on top of that, then some don't be offering everything. Like, one is just a braid girl, one is just a twist and dreads girl, just a natural hair girl, one is just a, like, it's not a lot of hairstyles nowadays that just like specialize in like hair, like in general, just doing everything, like a one-stop shop. And it makes it to where you have to have like a braid girl, you have to have like a natural hair girl, you have to have like, you have 3-4 different people that have to come in your hair whenever time you want a different style or type of hairstyle. So the year before last year, we went to an escape room, a sip and paint, and then we went to dinner. And then y'all, he was so mad at me that freaking Valentine's Day because I made us late to every single freaking thing we went to. Like I was late to the escape room, late to the sip and paint, late to everything, bro. Dinner, and then on top of that, on the way to dinner, because we was rushing because I was late, I got a freaking speeding ticket. Well, he got a speeding ticket. He was driving. So he was just pissed off for the rest of the night. Like, he was just didn't want to talk. Like, dude, it already happened. Like, you know, it already happened. Why you gonna ruin the night being upset? Like, there's nothing else we could do about it. It happened, okay? Like, don't let it ruin the whole night. He was pissed off. And I mean, I guess I would understand if I planned something like all day for somebody and they were late single thing, I guess. But also, you don't have to ruin the night. Like, come on now. But then the year after that, I think we did a candle making class, and then we did like and I know we went to dinner. I just can't remember what we did before. I feel like we did something, but I don't remember. But yeah, so he usually plans stuff, even though he's not a planner for real, but he do show up for Valentine's Day at least. Bruh. I just seen his TikTok up to like Talithia Jane, if y'all know who that is. She's a YouTuber, but she was like kind of defending herself about this outfit she wore to church, whatever. I don't understand why everybody just be like acting like they the God expert. Like, oh my gosh, like you're the God church expert. Like everybody in the world, like half these people don't even go to church for real. Don't even read the Bible. Like, come on now, why is y'all talking to condemn this girl for one outfit? I mean, personally, I'm not gonna lie, I think the skirt was a little too short, but my thing with social media though is when people are getting bashed for stuff, I feel like at a certain point in time in the comments, when you go to the comment section, if you do feel the need to comment with your opinion, I feel like once you see 10,000 other people saying the exact same thing you want to say, just let that go. Somebody already told her the skirt was too freaking short. Why does 10,000 other people gotta tell her the skirt was too short? Like, it's like y'all all jumping on a bandwagon to bully this girl. Like, I don't like it, and I really like her, and I feel like she's just going through like a journey with God. Like, we're all going through, and we're all trying to learn and be better. But at the end of the day, I do feel like, yes, people can tell her the skirt is too short, just to let her know, like, you know what, it's not like modest length, okay. But my thing is, it don't have to be 5,000, 10,000 y'all saying the exact same thing in the comments, and you would see other people's comments. That's my thing. You can literally see that other people have been saying that the skirt is too short. If I see all these other people have said that, first of all, I'm not the type of person that would comment that, honestly. Like, that's her life, okay? Maybe you could try to, I feel like some people should try to like directly message her or something like that, but I don't know, I wouldn't personally want to try to blast somebody in the comments for something, you know, I honestly probably wouldn't even think that deep about it. I don't know. I don't like really saying anything negative. People not ask. Like, I don't feel the need. I don't think my opinion is needed there. I don't feel like if you don't have something nice to say, I feel like you just shouldn't say it. But at the same time, I do understand she's on this journey. She's spoken about this journey that she's on with God on her platforms, and so I get people want to like hold her accountable for what she's saying, but at the same time, once you let her know, and then some people don't even be nice about it, like just say, hey babe, I think your skirt is too short, or hey girl, short but the outfit was still cute. There's ways to go about it. That sounds a lot nicer than half of y'all just condemning her to like, oh, you're lying, you're not working on yourself, you're not working on God. Like, who are y'all to tell her that she's not working on herself? Who is y'all to tell her she's not talking to God? Who is y'all to tell her she's not reading her Bible? Who is y'all? I don't understand. Like I said, it could have been very simple. The first 2-3 people who wanted to say that, cool. I like the skirt. I like the outfit. I think the skirt is a little too short for church, but the outfit's cute. There is a way y'all could have said that. But half the comments are just so negative. Like, I don't like her because it is. Like, she can't dress it. What they got to do with the outfit from church? Like, I do feel like that should be a thing. Once one person that in the comments that said something, whether it's a critique about something, like if it's negative, or once a few people that said it, y'all don't all need to repeat the exact same thing to this girl. Like, it just comes off like y'all jumping on the bandwagon to not like her, to especially when it'd be more negative stuff. You say more than needed. Like, she's lying. Like, how she lying about her journey? Come on now. I feel like everybody just needs to take like a chill pill. Because why do you feel like you have a right to just comment on somebody's stuff negative and just ugliness? Like, I don't understand why people do that. And then, because my thing is, it takes so much energy. If you really don't like what that person is showing you, it takes so much more energy to freaking type a negative comment than to just scroll and go to the next thing. Like, it takes so much more energy to sit there and write a negative comment than to just scroll away. Why not just not say anything? Like, what do people feel the need to just say something for negative? Like, I seen one post she made. I like the outfit. Her caption was, and when people say you can't dress or something like that, don't write. She said, you can't dress, but it's okay though. You don't like the way she dresses? Unfollow her. Or if you're not following her, just hit that up button, well, scroll up, and you won't be looking at the outfit no more if it's ugly to you. Like, it's very, very, very simple. But I do feel like at the end of the day, whether you do want to say your critiques or whatever, somebody in the comments, I feel like if it's a negative, you should take into consideration a person's feelings. And if you see it already said by 5,000 other people in the comments, just hold back your one comment. Like, it's okay. You don't have to be the 5,001 person. The exact same thing to her. She got the message, babe. She got the message. I feel like people just overdo it. Like, I feel like you, at that point, you are jumping on the bandwagon to talk about this girl, to be mean to her, because there's no need to repeat the same thing the other 5,000 people said. You know, you're just trying to, some people probably don't even think it's freaking ugly. They just jumping on the bandwagon. Or some people probably don't even think it's not appropriate, but they're jumping on the bandwagon just because they see everybody else is saying that. It's weird, y'all. But at the end of the day, if you see multiple people already saying the exact same thing negative, you do not have to say it. Just let it go. Just got the message. Because honestly, y'all know, if you was confronting your friend or something and trying to critique them, nobody wants to be ganged up on, basically. Whether they right or wrong, nobody likes that. Nobody likes to be ganged up on, especially ganged up on by the world. That's crazy. Like, there's no need for that. The first 5,000 people already told her that the skirt was too short. You don't need no more. Like, why do you want to gang up on somebody just because she's a content creator, a social media person, like influencer? Why? I don't see why. But yeah, that just came to mind because I was scrolling too and I saw her video. But anyway, do you watch basketball? Okay, because bruh, we was talking about this at my aunt and uncle house, but y'all know how LeBron's son got drafted or whatever, and he playing with him at the Lakers right now. Cool. I don't understand why people have such a bad issue about this. Like, I don't understand why people are so mad, because y'all, this happens every day. Parents create legacies, they build businesses, and then their children take over, their children inherit that, their children reap the benefits of that. I feel like that is literally how it freaking goes, and it's supposed to go. So I don't understand why people make a big deal because LeBron and his kid is now in draft. Oh, he's not good, it's not that. He's reaping the benefits of being LeBron James' son, as he should. That's how it goes. Do you know how many families build businesses, and then the parents leave their kids to business? No, them kids ain't worked for the business. They didn't build the business themselves. It's their parents' business, but they're reaping the benefits of what? Their parents. People do it all the time. And like, it's just because this is a new scenario that people don't want to, like, I guess don't want to see it, don't want to accept it. But this happens all the time in business. And the NBA is a business. At the end of the day, it's a business. It's literally what people have been doing for generations. We have a president right now sitting in the freaking office. And the only reason he is there is because of his people. He would not be where he is right now without his name. Without his power that he came with that name, he would not be where he is today. He wouldn't. Whether you voted for him or not, he would not be there. You cannot deny that he would not be in that seat, have any of the opportunities he had, if it was not because of his last name. All his power and all his money is from his last name. Okay, and there is nothing freaking wrong with that. Personally, I feel like that's how it's supposed to go. Each generation is supposed to get better and better, and every generation after that is supposed to reap the benefits of what the generation prior did. Because in the same instance, when we talk about the negative stuff, that's what happened with negative stuff. Bad attitudes, bad traits, they get passed down from generation to generation. Why can't good things get passed down from generation to generation? People are so happy to accept the bad things that people get from generation to generation. Oh, the generational curses. Yeah, we got that in my family. Freaking, yeah, we all got bad attitudes. We all loud. We all this and we all that. Like, I'll be so accepting of the negative things that come with generationals, like generational things. But you don't want to accept the positives. Nobody likes the positives of it. It's an issue. Because honestly, I don't see what's wrong with LeBron and Bronny. Like, I don't see what's wrong with that situation. He reaped the benefits of his father being LeBron James. And whether he's the best player or not, everybody ain't gonna be that. Yeah, the president, that man, come on now. If that person had to do it all over, just like if Bronny had to do it and he couldn't do it without LeBron James. What he doing now being in the NBA, he probably would not be there without LeBron James. But just like our president, probably wouldn't be in that, most likely wouldn't be in that seat without his last name. So at the end of the day, there's plenty of people that reap those benefits of their family name, their family business, family in general. Plenty of people do it. It is not a bad thing. So I don't know why everybody's trying to make it a bad thing that this man is reaping the benefits of who his father is, but it happens all the time. And they're not always qualified. To be real with you, they're rarely qualified. And at least with Bronny, he can play ball. He ain't the best though. He ain't like his daddy. He ain't got to. That's the whole point of the generational wealth he didn't build, the legacy he didn't build. They ain't got to be as good as him because they gonna reap the benefits regardless. And that's okay. But that's why everybody else, all y'all hating, need to get to working on y'all generational wealth and building for your own children so they can reap all the benefits that Bronny is reaping with his freaking daddy. With Donald Trump is reaping from his freaking family. Do the same thing. Stop being mad about how life is. That's just how life is. It's networking. That's why they say connect is important. That's all that is. That's networking. And that's the best type of network. It's your own family. You just born into it. That's your network. Half the times they'll tell you most of the stuff is just about knowing the right person. And they just happen to be knowing the right person because they were born in the right family. So, I mean, come on now. It's the same thing. I don't know why y'all hating on that man. But come on now. And then y'all can't even say like, oh, he's taking room from people who could have been on there, people who deserved it. It happens all the time. Just like people who run businesses, and there's people that's been there for years, blood, sweat, and tears. But who that person passing the company down to? Still his son. That's where networking, that's where knowing the right people come in hand. And people have been told this from the dawn of time. Like, people literally have networking sessions, networking classes. So everybody knows how important networking is, but they don't see how the family dynamic is a network. That's your first network. That's your network that you're just going into. And some people just come out luckier than other people. Like, that's just the way it is. Bro, I just finished watching Baddies. And I have to say that Natalie Nunn is, I don't know if she's put on the front for the camera, but she does not give good friends to me. Like, never, ever does. Because I guess she's saying the rest of these girls, but she always makes a clear difference when she says Jayla, Scotty, or Rolly are like her friends in real life. But even then, you don't treat them that great. Like, especially Scotty, you don't treat that girl that great to be talking about, oh, she's my real friend in real life. Like, I really hope that it's just something we don't see. It has to be, because she can't be treating Scotty like that and just, that's it. Like, I really hope there's something behind the scenes that really shows that they have a good friendship, but it doesn't show on camera. That's what he said. And then I just watched the episode, and she put Jayla on the chopping block. Like, for one, she's an OG. For two, she's supposed to be your bestest of friend in real life. Why would you do that? Like, if anything, you could have just talked to her. I mean, but really, what do you expect OGs to do? I feel like OGs already proved themselves. Why do they need to be doing too much? You got a whole bunch of new girls already doing too much, trying to get attention, trying to clout chase. Why does the baddies have to? They already did their big ones. Why do they need to? I don't know. Like, they should be growing. They should grow. OGs should show some type of growth. Like, that they're not doing exactly as much of clout chasing and stuff as the new girls. So I kind of like how the OGs have been acting in this new season. So I don't agree about putting none of the OGs on the chopping block, because I feel like they already earned their spot. They already been here. And especially Jayla. Like, I feel like if anybody says something to Jayla, she's quick to speak her mind. Like, she's quick to say something, to speak. Like, and I feel like Natalie's really picky and choosy with who she does that to, because, y'all, I love Tasiki, but Tasiki don't be doing nothing. She don't get nobody business, like, speak out about stuff. She stay in her lane, and I like that. But personally, if you're going to say that you're putting Jayla on the chopping block because she not doing enough, that's crazy. Like, that, because even then, like, I love Scotty, but at the same time, Scotty be chilling too. That's one of the things I like about it. But she be chilling too. Like, she don't be ready to just be outspoken about everybody's situation and having her mouth and everything. Like, she be chill. She barely even be fighting. And to me, they both didn't already fought this season anyway. Jayla fought and Scotty fought. So, like, I don't understand the difference between Scotty, Jayla, freaking Tasiki. Tasiki ain't even fought this season from what I remember. So, like, come on now. I don't know. I just feel like Natalie can be very hypocritical sometimes. Because even when she put Jaden on the chopping block, like, because she don't be there, there's plenty of girls that don't be there that you used to have. And they was never on the chopping block. Like, it's something with that. Like, I just feel like maybe she making too much money outside, on the side, while she's still trying to do baddies. Something behind the scenes with that, because I don't understand. Jane cool from what I done seen. And she be talking. She spoke her mind about Biggie. That's the whole reason they fought. Like, she spoke her mind about Biggie talking about somebody else's stuff. So it's not like she won't speak her mind, and she did. And when Biggie tried to pick on her again, she spoke her mind. Like, I don't know. Freaking Summer, I don't feel like none of them should have been on the chopping block. And the only reason I say Summer is because you messing with the business side for real by peeing on buses and stuff, and like just doing a little too much. So I understand business-wise, why Summer should go. I don't personally just love Summer, so I'm trying to really be unbiased because I just have a lot of people like her, I guess. But the only reason I'm saying I feel like she's the only one that's, like, I understand she might need to go if she's causing them too much money lost by from production, you know, just considering business-wise of it. I can understand that. But that's the only person I can see, because I feel like she kind of nitpicking on Jayla. I feel like something had to go wrong with them, or maybe they got an argument or something, because really, Jayla, like, honestly, I really feel like she played with her. But Natalie be playing with everybody, so she be playing with everybody, so I can't really say nothing, because even when she played with Ivory and Big Legs with the fighting thing, moving the room names, and my thing is, y'all, did Natalie not move the freaking name tags? Why she acting like, oh, well, I'll take the blame for the OGs? Like, girl, did you not do it? I couldn't understand it. Like, I was like, maybe my mind is, like, remembering the wrong thing, because I could have sworn it was Natalie who moved the names. But nobody wanted to say Natalie. Natalie didn't even want to say Natalie. I didn't understand that, because at the end of the day, you already said they're not going to do nothing. So, like, why wouldn't you say it was me? Even when she said it was me, she was saying it as if she was taking up for one of the OGs. Like, oh, it's the leader of the OGs. I'm just going to take one for the team and say it was me. Like, no, girl, I thought it was actually you. Like, why are you saying it as if you just taking one for the team? No. I thought that was freaking weird, because, I mean, the girl already said she basically don't want to touch you. That's why she didn't want to accept the fact that you did it, or you said you did it. So, like, what's the issue? I don't understand. But, y'all, I'm about to go to sleep. But my favorite thing about Baddies, though, in this episode, was the fact that Emma got sent home for being boring. When she came on Baddies, talking about Scotty being boring. I found that so freaking hilarious, and it shows you what goes around come around. Because why did you pick on the girl? You had no reason to come in there picking on the girl, talking about she boring. No reason. Not a reason at all. And it really gives hater knowing that she said you followed her and everything. Like, why would you be following a so-called boring girl? If she's so boring to you, why would you follow her? I don't understand. It really gave you just needed a storyline, and she's an easy little target. Like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it. But it really just, it didn't make me happy that she went home, because I know one of the reasons they did send her home is because she had a lot of stuff going on. I feel bad, but, like, at the same time, it's kind of like I said, what goes around come around. She had no reason to come on there talking about this girl being boring. Sorry, had nothing to do with nothing with you. Like, you could have picked a better fight. Like, you could have picked a better reason to fight somebody than to just say they boring. And then for you to go through the rest of the season literally not doing nothing, and then get dismissed because you're boring. Literally the exact words that Natalie used after you tried to call this girl boring. Nobody asked you, unprovoked. You just said your opinion that she's boring. Out of everybody, you only said your opinion to her. Like, I just find it so funny that she literally got eliminated because of the same thing she came in there talking about. That's a shame, y'all. Bro, I'm gonna go to sleep. It's getting late. Late. It's about to be 12 o'clock in 6 minutes. Bro, this thing's so fat. I'm about to put my eye thing on and go to bed, y'all. I'm getting pissed off because my eye's swelling back up. And then I'm getting a pimple. I'm supposed to record a makeup video. Me trying to do my makeup and record it. Just practicing makeup. Because, you know, that's one of my goals for this year. But I stayed so long at my aunt and uncle house. And then when I got here, my boyfriend wanted to talk. And so I decided, like, let's just forget the makeup video for today. I'm going to do something a little chiller. And so that's why we on FaceTime. But yeah, about to go to sleep. So good night.